Packing for a trip can feel like a daunting task, especially when you have limited time or are unsure about what to bring. But with the right strategies, packing can be easy, stress-free, and even fun. Many travelers, whether seasoned or novice, make the same mistakes over and over again when it comes to packing their bags. These mistakes often lead to overpacking, underpacking, or simply packing the wrong things, ultimately making the trip more stressful and less enjoyable. In this journey, we'll walk through the top 5 mistakes people make while packing for a trip, explore why they happen, and provide pro tips for each one to help you pack like a seasoned traveler. By the end, you'll feel more confident in your packing process and ready for your next adventure. Subscribe for more adventures. Overpacking is a mistake that many travelers make, and it often stems from the fear of being unprepared. The just-in-case mentality leads people to pack items they don't need, thinking they'll be caught in an unexpected situation. For example, you might throw in a jacket for every type of weather or pack extra shoes that you'll never wear. Heavy luggage. Overpacking makes your luggage heavier, and this can be a huge inconvenience when you're moving around, especially if you're traveling by plane with baggage restrictions. Wasted time. The more items you bring, the longer it takes to go through security and find what you need during your trip. It can also cause unnecessary stress at your accommodation when you have to dig through your bag to find that one specific item. Limited space. If you overpack, you won't have enough room for souvenirs or other items you might pick up during your trip. It also increases the risk of exceeding your luggage weight limits. Make a packing list. Before you start packing, write down everything you plan to bring. Then go through the list and cut out anything non-essential. Remember, less is more. Pack versatile clothing. Choose items that can be mixed and matched to create multiple outfits. Neutral colors and simple pieces are perfect for this. Use packing cubes. Packing cubes help organize your items and maximize space, allowing you to see exactly what you have packed. This will also help prevent overpacking by showing you what's essential. Think 3-2-1. Pack 3 pairs of shoes, 2 pairs of pants, and 1 jacket for a week-long trip. This rule is easy to adjust based on your specific needs, but it's a great starting point to avoid packing too much. While overpacking is often driven by fear of not having enough, forgetting essentials is a result of poor planning or simply not thinking about everything you'll need. Commonly forgotten items include chargers, sunscreen, important documents, or even a toothbrush. Inconvenience. If you forget essential items, you'll have to either buy them at your destination or do without, which can disrupt your plans. If you're on a tight schedule, this can be especially frustrating. Unnecessary expenses. Buying something you already own just because you forgot it at home can be an added expense you didn't plan for. For example, buying a new toothbrush or toiletries when you already have them at home. Stress. Realizing you've forgotten something important can lead to anxiety before, during, or after your trip. It distracts you from fully enjoying your journey. Make a detailed packing list. Include everything you need from toiletries to tech gear. Check it off as you pack to ensure nothing is left behind. Create a pre-trip checklist. Make a checklist of items that must be packed the night before or the morning of the trip. This includes important documents like your passport, travel insurance, and tickets. Use a travel organizer. Designate a specific bag or pouch for all your essential items like chargers, toiletries, and medications. This makes it easy to grab everything at once and keeps your essentials organized. Set reminders on your phone. Use reminders for crucial items you can't afford to forget, like your phone charger or sunscreen. A simple notification can keep you on track. Packing for the wrong weather can happen when travelers don't check the forecast or rely too heavily on assumptions. For example, you might think a sunny destination will always be warm, but a sudden cold snap can leave you unprepared. Similarly, packing for winter when heading to a tropical place leads to discomfort and wasted space in your luggage. Uncomfortable travel. Not packing for the right climate can make your trip uncomfortable. Whether you're sweating in the heat with too many layers or shivering in cold weather, the wrong clothing can ruin your experience. Inability to enjoy activities. Packing incorrectly for the weather can prevent you from fully enjoying activities. If you're in the snow without proper gear or on the beach without sunscreen, your plans may be compromised. Check the weather forecast. Make sure you check the weather forecast at least a week before you leave. Keep monitoring the weather, especially if you're traveling to areas with unpredictable conditions. Layer your clothes. Packing layers allows you to adapt to different weather conditions. Choose clothing that is breathable but can also keep you warm if needed. Pack smart accessories. Sunglasses, hats, and scarves are great for adapting to changing weather. A good umbrella and a lightweight rain jacket can help you stay dry and comfortable. Consider local climates and microclimates. Some destinations, especially mountainous or coastal areas, can have varying weather depending on where you are. For example, a warm beach could still get chilly in the evenings, or a city in the mountains might be hot during the day, but cold at night. Mistake number 4. Not properly organizing your luggage. Why it happens. When packing, many people simply throw things into their bags without much thought, hoping they'll be able to find what they need later. Disorganized packing leads to clutter and frustration, especially when trying to locate specific items quickly. Why this is a problem. Time-consuming. Having to dig through your bag for something specific wastes precious time, especially when you're on a tight schedule or trying to catch a flight. Wrinkled clothes. If you throw everything in together without organization, your clothes will get wrinkled and disheveled, making you look unkempt and uncomfortable. Lost items. Small items like chargers or toiletries may get lost in the chaos of your bag, leading to even more frustration during your travels. Pro tips to organize your luggage. Use packing cubes. These help separate and organize clothes, shoes, toiletries, and other essentials. Packing cubes allow you to see and access what you need without disturbing the entire contents of your suitcase. Roll your clothes. Rolling clothes instead of folding them can save space and minimize wrinkles. This is particularly helpful for shirts, pants, and dresses. Create a toiletry kit. Have a separate bag for all your toiletries to prevent leaks and make it easier to grab what you need. Consider a leak-proof bag for liquids. Keep a travel wallet. Store all your important documents, cards, and tickets in one place for easy access. This will save time when you need to pull out your boarding pass or ID at the airport. Mistake number 5. Not preparing for security and customs. Why it happens. Airport security and customs can be stressful, and many travelers overlook the importance of packing in a way that makes these processes easier. If you're not properly prepared for security, it can lead to delays, missed flights, and added anxiety. Why this is a problem. Delays. Having to unpack and repack your bag at security because you haven't properly organized your liquids or electronics can lead to delays. Unnecessary stress. Stressing over security can carry over into your entire travel experience, especially if you're worried about missing your flight or having trouble with customs. Lost time. If you're not ready for security checks, like having your laptop ready for screening or removing your shoes in advance, it will slow down the process and can cause unnecessary tension. Pro tips to prepare for security and customs. Follow the 3-1-1 rule for liquids. Keep your liquids in a clear, resealable plastic bag. Ensure each container is 3.4 ounces or less, and remember only one bag is allowed per traveler. Keep electronics accessible. Place your laptop, tablet, or any other electronics in an easily accessible section of your bag. This way, you won't hold up the line when you need to take them out for screening. Wear simple shoes. Opt for slip-on shoes or sandals to speed up the security process, as you'll need to remove them at the checkpoint. Have your documents ready. Before you reach the security line, make sure your ID, boarding pass, and any required documents are ready to go. This will prevent delays and keep the process running smoothly. Conclusion. Packing like a pro. Packing can be a stressful part of travel, but by avoiding common packing mistakes, you can turn it into a more efficient and enjoyable experience. By being organized, thoughtful, and prepared, you'll be ready to take on any trip without the hassle. Remember, packing doesn't have to be a burden. It's part of the adventure, and getting it right will make your travels much more enjoyable. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to subscribe for more adventures. Get more expert travel advice, tips for stress-free packing, and insider recommendations for your next great trip. Happy travels!